you know. Too bad, cheers.
What have you been doing lately?
Well, quiet, pretty quiet, not been up to much.
No.
Had a spot of the usual trouble the other day.
Oh, did you? What happened then?
Spot of the usual trouble. Well, I come home about 11:30. We've been having a couple of drinks, remember?
That's right, yeah.
I come home about 11:30.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm feeling a bit tired, so, you know, I thought I'd go to bed, you know, take my clothes off and so on, you know.
Right, yeah. Well, don't you take your clothes off before you get out of bed?
No, I made that mistake this time. I got it the wrong way round. Anyway, I got into bed, settled down. I was just about, you know, reading the Swiss Family Robinson.
Good, isn't it?
It's a lovely book, Dad. It's a lovely book. And I got up to about page 483, second paragraph, when suddenly, bring.
What's that?
There's a phone going bring. So I picked up the phone and you know who it was?
Who?
Bloody Betty Grable. Calling transatlantic. Bloody Betty Grable. I said, look Betty, what do you think you're doing? Calling me up 11:30 at night. She said, it's 2:30 in the afternoon over here. I said, I don't care what bloody time it is, there's no need to wake me up. She said, Peter, get on a plane. Come dance with me. Be mine tonight.
I thought it was the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah, what she probably meant was be mine tonight, tomorrow afternoon, our time.
Probably, no, didn't she mean tomorrow afternoon?
Her time anyway, be mine tonight, she said. I said, look, Betty, we've had our laughs, we've had our fun, but it's all over.
Yeah.
I said, stop pestering me, get back to Harry James, this trumpet. Stop pestering me, I said. I slammed the phone down and said, stop pestering me.
Shouldn't you said stop pestering me before you
slammed the phone down? I should have, yeah.
Well, it's funny to say that, because a couple of nights ago, you remember we had a couple of drinks.
I remember that, yeah.
I'll come home, you know.
Yeah.
I was going to bed, got a bit tired having a nightcap.
Yeah, of course.
And I was just dropping off nicely, and all of a sudden I heard this hollering in the kitchen.
Hollering?
And screaming and banging on the door, you know. I thought I must have left the gas on.
Yeah.
So I go down there, I fling open the door. You never guess, there's bloody Anna Magnani up to her knees in rice, screaming at me. Let's say more in trotty, and more made por favore.
Italian,
yeah. She was covered in mud, she grabbed hold of me, she pulled me all over the floor, she had one of them see-through blouses.
All damp, showing everything.
And we rolled all over the floor, I picked her up, I said, get out of here!
Yeah.
Get out of here! The Italian thing, I said, get out of here! I said,
your Italian thing.
Yeah, I said...
Good thing to call them.
Yeah, I said, don't you come here and mess up my rice again, mate.
I said, hope not. I had the same bloody trouble about 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
I come in about 11:30 at night. We've been having a couple of drinks, I remember. I come in, I get into bed, you see, feeling quite sleepy. I could feel the lids of my eyes beginning to droop, you see. A bit of the droop in the eyes. I was just about to drop off when suddenly, tap at the bloody window pane. I looked out, you know who it was? Who? Bloody Greta Garbo. Bloody Greta Garbo. Stark naked. Save for a shorty nightie. She was hanging onto the windowsill. And I could see her knuckles all white. She was saying, Peter, punch noin in the roin. You know how these bloody Swedes go on. I said, get out of it! Bloody Greta Garbo. She wouldn't go. I had to smash her down with a broomstick. Poke her off the windowsill. She fell down onto the pavement with a great crash into the...
She just had a nightie on, is that all?
That's all she had on, Dad. Just a...
See-through?
A see-through, shorty nightie.
Yeah,
nothing else. Yeah. Except for her dark glasses, of course.
Well, it's funny you should say that.
Yeah. Funny I should say that.
Yeah, 4 nights ago, I'll come home, you know, we've been having a couple of drinks. I'll come home, I'll come through the door.
Yeah.
And,
sniff,
I went, you know, funny smell.
Yeah.
Smells like wood burning.
Probably burning wood, Dad.
What's that?
Burning wood, that's a perfume worn by sensual, earthy women.
Oh, it's funny you should say that, because I'll come in the bathroom, you know, it's a bit stronger here, you know, it's funny. And come in the bedroom, you know, getting ridiculous, this smell, you know. And so I'm getting a bed, you know, turn the covers back. It's a bit warm in bed, I thought it's funny, you know, being warm like that. And I get in a bed, I pull out the light, and it's just going off the kit, and suddenly I feel a hand on my cheek.
Which cheek was that, Dan? Come on, which cheek was it?
It was the left upper.
Left upper.
I said, I thought, you know, it's funny. I turned on the light. Bloody hag here, scarlet fingernails.
Yeah, who was it?
You never guessed, bloody Jane Russell.
Jane
Russell in bed with me, stark naked. I said, Jane, with a huge Richard teeth. I said, Jane, I said, get out of here.
Get out.
Get out of here. I said, you may be mean, moody and magnificent, but as far as I'm concerned, it's all over.
Yeah, quite
I threw her down, I threw her out of bed, I threw her down the stairs, I threw a bra on her gauze panties after, I threw her bra out, and a green silk shirt. I said, get out here! Get out here, you hussy! I said. I threw her like a tight nose, her fag holder. I threw it down the stairs after. I threw a bucket of water over. I said, get out here, you hussy! I said, don't come in my bed again, mate. It's disgusting. Yeah. Terrible. I'm shocked to the quick.
You're quite right. You've got to do something about these bloody women who pester you.
They go on,
They go on and on.
Yeah. What you doing tonight then?
Well, I thought we might go to the pictures.
Right.
Good idea.
Yeah.